there's fish titties out here.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy CJ Moore, and welcome back. Damn, bro, I can never get this part right. Take two. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my... Oh my gosh. Take three. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy CJ Moore, of course. And dang, what am I gonna be talking about today?
Oh, brother!
Oh, today I'm about to be talking about my worst date experience ever. Talking about my absolute worst dating experience. So, first things first, top this video off. Before I get started on anything, make sure if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe and comment to the channel. I've been doing YouTube for a little over a year, but I haven't been as consistent. But I'm about to be a lot more consistent. I know actions speak louder than words, but I'm gonna just let my actions speak in this case. And so, also another thing, primarily I make these videos for me, but I also make them for whoever is interested, whoever comes across my channel and mess with the vibe. So yeah. So first things first, how did this happen? So I met this girl on social media last summer. This was the summer of 2018. I met this girl on social media. I came across her on Instagram, and I'm from Michigan, and so she goes to Oakland University, which is about 30 minutes away from me. And so I saw that she went to Oakland, so I hit her up. So yeah, I slid on her DMs on social media. I saw her pictures. I was like, okay, little cute thing, know what I'm saying? Little cute, little John. And so I slid in her DMs with the swiftness, because what would any other guy do when they see a pretty girl on social media? And so she got back to me within a short amount of time. We got to popping it off. One message led to another, and I'm like, yo, you should text me. And she's like, yeah, okay, I'm down with that. And so, you know how you meet somebody? You know how you meet somebody in person or you meet somebody on social media and they come off one way across text messaging, but in person they're a total different person. Yeah, well, this was pretty much that case. And so I got to texting her. Me and her are texting. The vibe is good, where everything's flowing. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep texting this girl. I like the way she's talking to me. I like the way that me and her are communicating back and forth. And so I tell her a little bit about my life. She tells me a little bit about her life. I tell her I'm in college. She tells me she's in college, what she's studying, what I'm studying. I play basketball. She does whatever she does for fun. It gets to the point to where me and her are texting every single day. We text freaking Monday through freaking Sunday night, Monday morning through Sunday night, 24/7. There's not a time that we're not texting. And I really like, I like the vibe that I feel between her. I got a good feeling about it. And so me and her keep texting and whatnot. And I'm like, at some point, I don't know why I didn't think to FaceTime her, because FaceTime usually tells all. FaceTime, you can usually get a vibe of a person, but in this case, I didn't FaceTime her. I'm like, yo, maybe me and you should meet up sometime. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, how about we go on a date? And she's like, yeah, like, of course I would go on a date with you. I'm like, bet, everything is going great. And so I'm expecting nothing but good freaking results from this friendship that I have made with this young lady. And so the idea that I came up with for the date was to go bowling. I mean, who else would want to go bowling for a first date? I didn't want to go to the movies because you can't really talk to the person and you have to focus on the movie. And you got to wait until after the movie to talk to the person. And I didn't think that was a really good idea. So the best thing I could come up with is bowling, because you could talk while being active at the same time. And so I'm like, how about we go bowling? She's like, yeah, I like that idea. I'm like, okay, bet, let's meet at this time on this day. And she's like, okay, I'm down. And so the day comes. Up to that day, she's texting me like, oh, I can't wait to meet you. Oh, I can't wait to see you and all of this. We're gonna have so much fun. And I'm like, yeah. We will have fun. Like, it's like, from what I can see in the conversations, everything's going great. And so the day comes, we meet up at this, oh damn, it's hot. Spicy, cut some AC on in this thing. Woo, woo. Yes, sir. But the day comes, we meet up at the bowling alley, and she calls me when I get to the bowling alley. She's like, hey, where are you parked? I'm like, I'm parked in the front of the bowling alley. And she's like, okay, bet, I'm gonna park there right now. And so she parks, I see her pull up. We both get out the car at the same time, but she's a little bit across the parking lot. And so yeah, I get out the car and I'm smiling because I see her across the parking lot. This is my first time seeing her in physical form besides from social media. And so I get out the car and I start smiling. I look at her and she just has like this kind of awkward blank stare on her face. And so I'm like, okay. I walk up to her and she's walking kind of slow, and I'm walking regular, you know, like I'm not really the awkward type. I don't really have awkward vibes around me. When I meet somebody, I make sure that I don't come off as shy or awkward, just because I hate awkward moments. It's just the worst. I came up to her and I kind of gave her like a side, I mean, I meant to give her an actual hug, but she gave me kind of a side hug, like, you know that hug that you give somebody to somebody who doesn't practice good personal hygiene? Or like that hug that you give to somebody who you low-key got beef with, but you cool with somebody that they're cool with, and so you try not to act shady? Yeah, it was one of those type of hugs. Like, I don't know. It was freaking weird, dude. And so we go inside. I bought one game of bowling just to see how everything goes. I bought one game of bowling. And this whole time, I'm trying to talk to her. I'm asking her questions like, how was the drive here? Like, how are you feeling today? How's your day today leading up to this? And she's just like giving me very short one-worded answers. And I freaking hate that, bro. I freaking hate that so much, bro. I hate dry people. And so the game starts. We get our shoes and all. We lace our shoes up, put our freaking names in the freaking bowling thing. And the game starts. We're bowling and stuff. And I'm trying to talk to her, but she's not talking to me. And I'm like, bro, I don't know if she's shy. I don't know if she's freaking socially awkward, if she has social anxiety. I don't freaking know. All I know is I messaged this girl for like a month and a half before I actually saw her in person, before I even FaceTimed her or anything. And that was freaking stupid on my part. The only thing that we did was text and Snapchat. And so we get to bowling and she's not saying anything, and it's really kind of pissing me off. I'm texting my friends like, yo, I'm on this date and this girl does not freaking talk. And so it was weird. And so the first game ends and I'm like, maybe a second game will help. And so I buy a second game of bowling. It was so much worse because every time I would bowl a gutter ball or I would bowl a strike, I would turn around and look at her and her face is just freaking like blank. Like her face doesn't show any expression or emotion or excitement. It didn't even seem like she wanted to be there, which was kind of freaking pissing me off. The game goes on, she doesn't talk. It's just an awkward silence. I feel like other people on the other lanes are looking at us because you see other couples lanes over having a good time. Meanwhile, I can't even get this girl to talk to me. I'm like, bro, what the heck? This might be her first date ever. I don't do this. I'm a little older, I'm mature. I'm a little more mature. I like to socially interact with people. That's the whole point of being a human being. We like to interact with other human beings. We like social interaction. But this wasn't the case like for this girl. I don't know what the freak was wrong with her. And girls are freaking weird. I just thought I should put that out there. And so the bowling ends and I'm like, dang, I low-key cannot wait to go home. Like, because I know I will never talk to her again. But I'm like, I'm trying to give her some grace. And so I'm like, maybe freaking going to get some ice cream will help. Like maybe ice cream will help. Who doesn't like freaking ice cream? And the thing is, everything is on me. I'm paying for this. My hard-earned money. I worked all freaking summer.
I don't know who noodles they are. I put on everything. I love them as mom.
You heard just
tell
say
me
he stole up his napkin.
I paid for everything. She didn't have to pay for nothing. And so I'm like, maybe ice cream will help. So yeah, we take off in her car. We drive to Cold Stone. Silence the whole time. She doesn't talk, as expected. I'm like, whatever. We get to the ice cream place. We go up to the freaking ice cream freaking delivery order thing, and I'm like, yeah, just get what you want, and I'll get what I want. So I got like a freaking cookies and cream with sprinkles.
Really, nigga?
I don't know what she got, but we got the ice cream. We sat down at the table. The reason that I thought of getting ice cream was because it's not like, it forces you to talk to the person one-on-one, face-to-face, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I was looking for. And so we sit down, I'm talking to her, I'm asking questions, and she might say like 1 or 2 words, but I swear I have never heard her say a full sentence. And in the text messages, she was talking juicy, if you know what I mean. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But she was talking like she was about that life in the text messages. I hate when people talk when they're about that life, but they're not about that life in person. They're only about that life on social media. It's the freaking stupidest thing ever. At a certain point in the date, I'm just like, whatever, I give up. I didn't say that to her face because I'm not that rude of a person. I'm just, in my head, I made the mental decision that this is the last time I will ever freaking talk to this girl. And one thing I absolutely hate when I talk to people is wasting my time. I hate having my time wasted because time is our most valuable currency, and time is something that we cannot get back ever. And so if I waste my time with someone, it just really agitates me and it really pisses me off. And so, not to waste my time, I try my best not to fill out a person and to see where their head is, you know what I'm saying? Because from that point on, it was just no more wasting my time. And so we got done eating ice cream. She took me back to my car. I said bye. I didn't give her a hug or anything. I just said bye. And yeah, that was the freaking last I ever talked to her. I might be a jerk, but she messaged me later and I just didn't respond. But I kind of didn't feel too bad because girls do that to guys all the time. And so yeah, that was pretty much the worst date experience of my freaking life. Like, I vow to never submit myself to that type of torture another day in my life. To all my fellas out there, all my females out there who's had weird, awkward dates, just know that you are not the only one. We all been through it. But what I can say is, the moral of the story is, what I took away from that situation was that, first of all, when I talk to somebody, I can never just text them. They have to Snapchat me, they have to FaceTime me, so I can just get a feel of their personality, because that was a month and a half of my life that I cannot get back. I mean, you cut off a lot of people just to talk to people, and yeah, I was just let down, unfortunately, in that situation. And hopefully in the future she can learn to become more socially interactive. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And so yeah, that's the story. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to comment on my be sure to leave a comment down below. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more videos. I'm gonna be covering various topics because I don't really have my niche. I'm about to go to the gym right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.